many more hours? Wake up, phone jump, whole day lit. Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. gmPM, check the board. gmPM, won the score. gmPM, hit his crowd roar. gmPM, poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? No, Dave got the spark. Kkoma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly, new heat lands. Bread pulled up, almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Kkoma brag. gmPM.
gmPM. I had to start it off with this, boys. Watch it in Mexico City. The place going crazy.
And just like that, the curse is broken. There will be a 5th game at long last for Mexico.
Quiñones!
2 first-half goals. Quiñones and Jimenez. Mexico go marching on.
Mexico go marching on. What up, peeps? Welcome to gmPM, the 13th installment of our show. Boy, has it been crazy World Cup wise. The boys are here, Bread's here, Kkoma's here, Bergs is in the chat. What up, boys? Kkoma, what's cooking, baby?
Yo, go Viva Mexico. Thank God, because that was a great win. I had the France and Sweden over 3.5. It did not hit, unfortunately. But luckily, I mean, I didn't share it in the timeline, but I did hedge a little. Well, I wouldn't call it hedge, but I doubled down on the over 2.5. So was able to luck out and win that one. But overall, very great game. I had the Mexico to win, and my reasoning was that Ecuador, apparently a bunch of Mexico fans decided to just, make as much noise as possible in front of their hotel while they're trying to sleep. So I considered that alpha. So I did Mexico money line, and then I did Mexico Ecuador over half a goal for the first half. So both of those hit, and yeah, it's been a very profitable day, or profitable yesterday. Yeah.
Let's go. I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it. Good shit. Yeah, man. The French came out crazy cooking. We'll get through it in a second. But Bread, new setup. Air traffic control to Bread. Air traffic control to Bread. Am I clear for landing?
Yeah. Do you read me? Yeah.
Over. What up, baby?
Yeah, dude. Out on the East Coast for this week for the 4th, hanging at my folks' place. So kind of this mobile impromptu type setup thing here. I was like, I wasn't gonna bring my whole mic and rig, and so I was like, what do I have that has a microphone? I got my my air traffic controller headset on. So, but dude, not Mexico yesterday, bro. Like I I've been saying it since day one, since first game. I've got Argentina, Mexico, and Germany, and unfortunately, Germany, I mean, is kind of so they're
You doing a 6-7 there, brother, or what are you doing here? They're
Mexico, man, I'm telling you, dude, sleepers. I think that they can they can take it, dude, if they keep pushing the way they are. And I mean, now with the momentum and the fan stuff, I mean, like nobody is going harder than the Mexico fans right now. So if they can keep that momentum, keep that energy, bro, I think they're gonna go a long way.
Facts. Big facts, man. I'll say this too, and then we'll get to the Norway game. We're gonna get to all the knockout round games or whatever. But watching the Mexico game yesterday, right? Like I mean, the way they moved the ball, it was beautiful, bro. They had every opportunity. I'm surprised it was 2-0. I thought it was going to be a much a higher scoring game. So Kkoma, I hear you on why you probably would have went. You said you went with the over 3.5. Like I thought it was gonna be a barrage, bro. They were looking so good, but I also didn't realize that there was a lightning delay, right? Like the game got delayed, got pushed by an hour because of the rain. No,
the over 3.5 was for the France game.
France game.
And that game should have hit over. Like they were shooting the crap out of that Sweden goalie, but somehow that Sweden goalie just
post near miss, bro. Yeah. They agreed that should have easily been over 3.5. But the French do look real. I mean, look, Allez les Bleus, Viva Mexico, however you want to call it. But the teams from yesterday look absolutely. I mean, they just looked like the winners just look good. But let's rewind for a little bit. Let's rewind. Maybe not.
We got too excited.
Yeah. We got a little too excited. Could we please? Because we didn't have the show since Monday. This is Wednesday, right? And Monday was like the showdown of showdowns, right? Where, sorry to my Dutch friends, but bye-bye. And our Morocco bet is up over 100%, Kkoma, or I think even more at this point, right? Didn't we put like some money down for Morocco to win the World Cup at like 1.3 or 1.6% or something like that?
It's like 5% now, so we're good there. Unfortunately, we lost the Germany one, but we still have a few others live, I believe, like Mexico. I think we did also as well. So yeah, I think we're in a good spot. We can't win them all. What are we gonna do?
Like it.
Keep it all the way.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Because like I said to myself, if I won the Mexico game yesterday, I was going to take some of those profits and I'm going to make a pretty decent bet on Morocco to win because, bro, Morocco plays Canada in the next round. Sail me through to the quarters. Sail me through to the quarterfinals, bro. Like, I don't want to hear it. And we should probably go from 5%. We got to get at least a little bit of a bump up from there, from like 4 or 5% to probably at least 8, 9, maybe 10%, like by getting to the quarters. Because at that point, yeah, you'll start playing some of the bigger powerhouses. But, bro, to me, that's a good bet. Maybe I cash out early. I don't know. But I think this Morocco team can genuinely make it. Like, look, they shocked everybody last time, like on their way to the semis. I think they could do it again, if not maybe even further. What do you boys think? What do you think, Kkoma?
Wait, so who is it? Canada?
Morocco.
Then
okay,
what?
so it would be. Hold on, I had the bucket thing up over here. Let me just pull up my brackets. Okay.
Oh, they're playing France the next round after. That's the tough part.
Oh,
in the quarters.
Ooh,
that will be a tough one.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to take that back, Dave?
I mean,
maybe Mbappe will get hurt or something.
Hey, maybe Paraguay can beat France. Maybe Paraguay can beat France. If they beat Germany, why can't they beat France, right?
Exactly, boys. Exactly. That ain't gonna happen, bro. The French team just looks too good.
Yeah, that's a tough one to.
That would make for epic storyline though. Morocco ousting France in the quarters. Let's manifest that somehow, boys.
Let's rewind a little bit and start over again. What do you think about Morocco and how should we sell or should we...
Let's wait until they beat Canada and then they don't hit the buzzsaw just yet. So like let's live. But crazy games. We had 2 out of the 3 games on Monday that ended in PKs, which was wild, man. Like just like the pressure that some of these guys are under is nuts when you get up there. And the guy from Germany, the last guy to take that shot from Germany, never took a penalty kick in his life, I read, which is fucking crazy.
Really?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Huh.
Never took a PK in his life. I don't know if it was the last guy or it was one of them that never took a penalty kick in his life. But some of the other guys on the team were like, nope. Yeah.
It was the last guy. He's a defender, like a center back or whatever. Never took a penalty kick in his life. So what happened was they already had an organized 5 of who was going to shoot the ball, but then after that they didn't know who was going to be the next person. So you could see a viral clip of yes, exactly. You could see a viral clip of the captain Kimmich was walking around with his teammates saying like, "Do you want to shoot? Do you want to shoot?" And they all said like, no. And I understand some of the players that said no because they're very young, like 21, 22 years old, never like first World Cup, whatever, not a veteran. But to Giggs's point, Goretzka, who always complains about never getting enough playtime, not feeling valued, not feeling like he, like people understand his worth. He had an opportunity to be the veteran. It's not his first time at the World Cup. Like, dude, take the effing shot, man. Like, win it or lose it. It's your responsibility as a veteran of the team to make that goal, right? And to ask someone that, again, the defender may have been a somewhat quote unquote veteran or old guy, but still he's never taken a shot before. And asking him to do it is such a ridiculous ask. And I get it's the World Cup. People are just like nervous, but you got it as a veteran. You got to do it, dude. Like you win it, or you only miss the shots you don't take. And
that's
shame
crazy,
on him.
man.
Yeah.
And you see this, right? Like when you hear, we take this for granted sometimes, right? Because when you see the greats in like basketball or football, right, where it's just like they want the ball in their hands, right? The MJs, the Kobe's, the LeBrons. It's just like, give me the ball. Like I will go make this play. And to see something like, when I read something like this, I'm just like, how like that's crazy to me that like somebody would turn down and be like, nope, I don't want to shoot, and make somebody that's never taken a penalty kick before take that shot. That's to me. I'm sorry, German fans, say what you will. You deserve to lose that one if that's the case, man. Y'all deserve to lose that one.
Zeros are heroes, dude. Like you have to make that call. And like, why wouldn't you get yourself out there? You know, be a hero.
Bad coaching too. Like the coach should have figured it out from think about situations like this where it's like, hey, all 5 of our original kickers have been used. Who's going to be the next guy, right? You should be deciding this before you even start the penalty kicks because you never know, right? And yeah, unfortunate there, but it is what it is. Germany's out, and then Japan is also out, which was such a bummer.
And they came out quick too, man. Japan came out, bang, that first goal, and people were like, "Oh my god!" Everyone was going crazy, and it was just like, "Holy shit!" But
dude, I had money on the draw. And it was the 95th minute, and they scored on the 95th. And then I also had Japan to advance. So can you just imagine my frustration? But that's the game, man. Like, sometimes you win on the last second and sometimes you lose. Like I won my draw on Austria and Algeria, and it was on the last second. And then the counter loss is Japan losing in the last second. So it is what it is. You just gotta take it on the chin and move on. And luckily we were able to win on some of these other bets.
Yeah. I mean, the Morocco game was absolutely nuts, going crazy. And obviously, you guys know I'm Moroccan, so like my family group chat was going fucking crazy, right? Like everyone was absolutely going completely bonkers. Look, the Netherlands team, like they came to play. It was a great game, but I feel like the Netherlands just got complacent. Like, and Kkoma, we said it in the chat, right? Like when the Netherlands scored, we were just like, yo, does anybody, do you get the feel like Morocco's going to score here? Like you almost had the feeling like this is going to go down this way. And nobody could put anything together. They just look tired. And you don't realize how tired, like, I think that also the tired factor when you play 90 minutes, right? Or 90, whatever, 100 minutes, like a regulation, and you would now have to go play another 30 minutes. Bro, you could tell, like, they're just fucking no matter how many subs you put in, they're just fucking tired. They're just tired.
We should make the field smaller, bro, is what we should do. Just bring the field in a little bit, I mean,
actually the Netherlands coach got really critiqued with his game plan. He played super defensive, super conservative, which was opposite of what the team had been doing during the group stages. I don't know what original formation that they did, but like the one that they did against Morocco was like a 5-4-1. So essentially, they were just like parking the bus the whole game, and then it got critiqued a lot. Even like Zlatan, which is like one of the panelists, was saying like, if you're gonna lose the way you originally were playing. Don't try to like suddenly, change it up and think that you're gonna win that way. But it is what it is.
Yeah, crazy stuff. But I mean, it makes for super exciting fucking games. I'll tell you that much, man. It makes for, I mean, just also watching the lines, like as I'm in like the DG3 terminal and I'm trading and I'm looking at like, all right, where's the value? Where am I going to get the edge? Is this going to come down? Right? Like where is everything moving to? You then, as the game unfolds, right? It's like, as if there's no goal scored in the first 15, 20 minutes, the lines start to then kind of even out. You're like, okay, like, let me see where I can kind of jump in. I was a little pissed off because I wanted to, I think I said in the group chat yesterday, Kkoma, like, I wanted to go heavy on France. I was like, is it just me? Am I crazy? Or is France to win in regulation at 71 cents, like the steal of the century? And I layered in 71 cents, 70 cents, 69 cents, because I saw people were hitting 71-cent bids. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And then fucking they hit the post. I don't know how many freaking times. And I ended up buying some. And I ended up doing well, right? Like it was like a $600 or $700 bet. And I made like $250, which was great. It was amazing. But also I was like, damn, I had so much more money layered in down, like a couple pennies below. But yeah, you're right, Kkoma. What you said to me, like sometimes if you want to own it, market buy, baby. Market fucking buy. Ugh.
You know what my fear is with doing layered bets like that, or just doing limit orders, is you put a limit order in, right? Say you put a limit order at 70 cents and say Sweden scores. Someone's going to eat that up, and then you're going to be paying 70 cents on something, So that's my internal fear, or internal just like, oh my God, did I just pay 70 cents after France gave up a goal? Like, who? Like, at least if I market bought, I internally justify saying like, hey, I bought it when it was 0-0, not when it was 1-0. So that's my only those open
I got cooked.
Live play.
I got cooked like that yesterday on the Norway Ivory Coast game, because I was like, you know what? Let me see what other bets are here. And I saw Ivory Coast. It was like Norway Ivory Coast going to extra time, and it was after Ivory Coast tied it up. And I'm just like, oh shit! Like 1-1 in the 82nd or 83rd minute. I'm like, fuck it. Like this is going to extra time. I got fleeced. I was like, fuck.
You put a limit order in, and
put a limit. Yeah, and exactly that happened, bro. And it went off. I ended up losing $200, and I was like, shit. I was like, I thought this was gonna be golden right here, man. Fuck.
That's actually not in your favor in general, because that number is always gonna go up, Dave. If you think about it, as the game is progressing more, it's less likely someone's gonna try to fill that limit by, because it's getting closer and closer to the game ending. The only time it would hit is if actually someone scores and then doesn't hit the drum.
But here's the thing, right? The markets have a way of reacting in real time. Yeah. And like, I'm not putting them 5 or 10 cents below. Oh, okay. I'm putting them right at the bid, if not 1 or 2 lower.
Someone is still willing to sell it.
Exactly. So someone's willing to kind of like right there, but you're kind of right? It's like, if you want to put the bet on, like, you just like get the trade on, like get the position on. And listen, lesson learned, you know what I mean? It's growing pains, but Holland ended up scoring. Speaking of Norway, Holland ended up scoring a goal. Obviously, it wasn't the prettiest one. It had a little tippy tap, but Norway was able to pull it through. What did you guys think? Kkoma, what did you think of how Norway looked yesterday?
To be honest, I didn't watch the game. Web2 life consumed me. So like, as much as I love these games being played in America, like, for people that actually work a 9 to 5, you actually can't watch a lot of these games unless you're on lunch break or whatever. But I saw the highlights. It looked pretty good. They looked really solid. Norway is one of those dark horse teams. Yeah, I really like Holland. I like Odegaard. They have a really good team. So who are they going to be playing next? That's actually a good question.
Oh, where is the I want to pull up this bucket bracket to see like who are they playing? Who is Norway playing next?
I like Holland, man.
Brazil. Like, tell me, Brett.
Yeah, Holland is dope, dude. Like he's just kind of like came out of nowhere to be like the superstar of one of the superstars of this cup, you know, and all of his interviews and like just like his whole demeanor of just like I'm running here, get out of my way, or I will make you get out of my way, you know, and he's just an absolute beast, dude. And
I'm very happy for him because
Yeah.
he's always been a beast in the club
Mhm.
club teams like Manchester City, even Dortmund. But the problem was he's playing for Norway, and Norway isn't traditionally known as like a powerhouse football team.
Yeah.
So the fact that the world can now actually see how like beast this guy is, and if you go to his YouTube channel, he's so funny actually.
Yeah.
So you should definitely watch some of his vlogs and stuff like that. He really tries to make it as personal as possible. So personable as possible. So definitely check out his YouTube channel. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's like wearing like a cowboy hat and so, like saying like howdy.
Yeah, you saw that one today, dude. Yeah, he's like in Texas,
So
like
good.
trying on like cowboy hats and boots, and he's like this giant Norwegian beast of a dude, like trying on like all this Western wear and stuff. It's he seems like he'd be a dope dude to go have a beer with, you know.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, like YouTube channels and everything else, like this poor, you guys remember Freddie? You remember the German guy that was going through the South, right? And was like documenting like all shit. Poor Freddie, man. He's donezo, bro. Like that's it. Like, you know.
Why did he deactivate his account again?
I don't know. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, why?
Yeah, because a bunch of like old tweets got surfaced that like were taken out of context, and like, you know, social media just doing social media things essentially. And then like his location was getting doxxed in real time, and people were upset with him because he said some things that were off color in the past and taken out of context. And so yeah, you know, just you know, the internet trolls and army, you know, like it's like he got swatted essentially, you know, and so he's just like, you know what, I'm out. I'm gonna deactivate
Dave, you
this.
can't get too famous, man. People are gonna pull up all your old tweets or your old space rants and your crash
you know what? If they do, so be it, bro. Like I'm sure I've said some dumb shit in the past, just like everybody else has. You know what I mean? Like fuck it. Like, I don't care.
Bucket, yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Fuck it. All right, what do we think about the slate of games today? Everybody, I mean, the English they're at 72% right now in the regulation win column. Congo at 13. Look, you guys remember, I like the English. I said it here. I'm like, I think they have a chance to really go places. Obviously, I think we all like their chances against Congo. What do we think about the game today, and where do we think they could potentially go?
I mean, games in Atlanta today, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
it's gonna be hot, and I think that DR is probably more tuned to playing in the heat than England is. So we're gonna see how these how rejuvenating the hydration breaks are for England, and if they'll actually make a difference, because that's, I think, where they're gonna struggle. It's gonna be real hot today.
They do have it is a dome, and the roof can be closed, but I just don't know if that's
going
to be. I don't know.
Have they been closing it though?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know
when they played it at AT&T Stadium in Texas, 100% they closed. I forgot which game over the last couple of days was played at Jerry Jones Stadium, but yeah, they closed it fully air conditioned. I think it might have been
that's Dallas. Game. Yeah, that's Dallas. For Atlanta, I have no idea.
Yeah, what's Atlanta? Is that Mercedes? No,
Mercedes.
Yeah. It is Mercedes
something.
Yeah. They do close it during all FIFA World Cup matches, but I was talking to Camel from Onsite, and he said it still feels pretty humid inside the stadium, even with it closed. But we'll see. Yeah.
Gig says it's closed. He said just checked. It's closed and aircon. You Europeans don't know about air conditioning, so you're welcome for coming to play in the States where we give you air conditioning. Okay. Ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Wait till you guys learn about a swamp cooler, bro.
I'm assuming Kkoma, what kind of predictions are we liking today on England Congo? Like what are we thinking? Where are you looking? I need a better.
Oh man, I mean,
Congo.
The brain says it's supposed to be England, but maybe there's some value with Dr. Congo. I'm gonna call them Dr. Congo because it is okay. So call a doctor. Kane might need some help because Congo could potentially cover the spread. whatever that is. But let's see. I don't know. Like Congo is not a bad team, although I did lose a lot of money on them against Colombia. But we'll see. We'll see. I think there could be goals, maybe. I think if one goal happens, then it's very possible that it could open up. But I'm gonna watch and see if I could get an England money line at a better price, maybe at like minus 180 or something like that. Yeah,
it's same, bro. I'm looking at it, and I said in the group chat to the DG3 guys, I was just like, I need Congo to come out and score a quick goal so that we can get some better odds on England. You know what I mean? Like, just like level this out a little bit because it's too top heavy right now. 88 cents for them to advance and just win outright, and then 77 cents during regulation. I felt great about the France pick, right? At 71 cents, but the English are now at 77 cents. So the lines are off. Something doesn't make sense here, Kkoma. It's not making sense. England is it's too much. This line has to come down, and it has to come down drastically.
I just don't like the way they play in general. They're just so slow and like too methodical for their own good. Like realistically, they just need to like push their players up like France does and just keep kicking it as much as possible. But they're like pass backwards, pass forwards, pass backwards, pass to the goalie, pass forward, pass back to the goal. It's like they just take so much time to develop their play. And then next thing you know, it's like the 65th minute, and then they start scoring the goals, and it just takes too much time for them. Yeah, in my opinion.
Yeah. Kick said people in England ringing in work sick today with an appointment with Dr. Congo.
Damn, why didn't I come up with this line? Holy moly!
I like it. Juck says England plus the over 1.5 at 59 cents. Yeah. That's actually not a bad bet. That's actually not a bad bet. Yeah, it's not bad. 59 cents.
I mean, Congo did. Who did they play? They kept Portugal to only 1 goal, so you just never know.
True. All right, who else we got? We got Senegal and Belgium. I feel like this is going to be the matchup of the day. This is going to be
that's the closest one all day for sure.
Agreed. Obviously, Belgium coming off one of their bigger wins. They're I think one of the games they had 5-6 goals that they scored. Senegal is a team not to be not to be overlooked. I don't know about this game. Like I don't know where. I haven't technically looked at this game just yet, but are we liking the? I feel like Belgium always shows up though, in these knockout rounds. What do we, Kkoma? How you feeling about Belgium, Senegal?
I mean, I think this is kind of a pass for me, to be honest. I don't feel good about either one. And again, I know we're a show. We're supposed to say we're always supposed to have picks and stuff like that. But realistically, I think this one is generally a pass. But if I had to choose, I go with Senegal, man. To me, I know every time I go with Senegal, I seem to lose. But I like this team. I like the way they... they are the true AFCON champions. Before Morocco did their whole little behind the scenes talking to the AFCON whatever government to get their championship back. But to me, they're the true AFCON champions, and there's some value in that, in my opinion. Belgium, the only person that scares me is Doku, and I talked about it at the last game. When Doku plays, they're just a completely different team. So I could see goals here, though. I think I see goals here. Over 2.5 is very tempting. I can't choose a side, but the over 2.5 is tempting for me.
All right, Brad. What's Bucket saying? What do we got on this one? Is Bucket picking a winner? What score?
Bucket's. I mean, it's close. But Bucket does have Belgium to win this.
Ooh.
And also goals? Goals under 2.5. So 1-0 final. And so we'll. I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with the 1-0 total. I do think that Belgium will take it. But realistically, 1-0, I don't think so. Maybe, I mean, it could even go, it could go 3-2, Belgium potentially is kind of what I would lean to, but I'm not going to actually, I'll let Bucket handle this one. I'm not putting any of my own personal skin on this game. I'm saving it for, the final game that we'll talk about here that's gonna happen today.
Yeah.
The gigs did say both teams to score is a good one too. I don't know what the odds are on that one, but yeah, that seems like a pretty tempting one as well.
I think so. I think both teams will score 100%.
Both teams tend to give up like goals one way or another. Yeah.
All
right, if I had to, gun to my head, I'm going to say 3-2 Belgium today.
Copy. All right, and in the night game in San Francisco, in the Bay Area, where it is currently 58 degrees, beautiful soccer weather, football weather. U.S. looks to keep the Cinderella story going, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. This should be a game that the U.S. I don't want to say easily win, but this should be a game that they win. They last beat them, I believe. I think it was a few years ago. How are we feeling about U.S. Bosnia-Herzegovina?
USA. Yeah, they're taking it, dude. 100%. Like, there's no question at all. We're taking this one.
Did you see that clip of that female reporter that was like, USA is playing Bosnia and Herzegovina, and if you don't know where that is, it doesn't matter because we're going to be no one needs to know where it is. And then she had to issue a whole ass apology. and then even like the Bosnia like Twitter account was like, we're gonna come with a vengeance and defeat you guys. Like it has like 16,000 followers or something on X. It has less followers than you, Dave.
And it's a whole country.
I love that.
I mean, the U.S. should win, but Bosnia is a very decent team, I would say. They're very underrated, and they actually performed okay during the group stages. So they're pretty solid defensively. They're going to try to hit the counterattack. Again, we know that U.S. is pretty open the way they play, and they could leak some goals, but I think it could be like a 2-1 U.S. or 3-1. Yeah.
No upset city on this one? Any potential upset city? What are we thinking? Nothing?
I mean, if you're feeling a little spicy, go with Bosnia, but yeah, I personally wouldn't. And I also want the U.S. to win, so there may be some bag bias here. Or I guess
country bias.
Country bias.
Heavy country bias. Heavy. I'm like, rooting for USA. I don't care who they're playing against. I'm rooting for USA. I mean, unless it boils down to them in France, in which case, like, that might be rough.
You're still rooting for them. You just know that they're not going to win.
I just know that they're not going to win. Yeah, but I am still rooting for them 100%.
Okay, so real quick, we don't got to do full analysis, but because it's our last show of the week, it's our Wednesday show, and we don't meet again until Monday. Spain, Austria tomorrow, Portugal, Croatia, Switzerland, Algeria. Are we thinking these are Portugal, Croatia is a great matchup. Spain, Austria, do we think Spain cruises? And then Switzerland, Algeria. That's a pick'em game potentially too. Or I guess the Swiss, but the Swiss haven't really showed much in this tournament. But Spain, Austria, how we feeling? Who we got in Spain, Austria?
Yeah, I'll just rapid fire this. I'll say Spain, and I'll say Portugal, and then I'll go with Switzerland.
Copy. Brad?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Spain. Yeah, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, Algeria. I think is gonna be a good game. I think that will. That one could end up in PKs or ultimately tie after regulation. I think we'll see kind of what happens with that one. I think Spain absolutely though. Portugal absolutely. Switzerland, Algeria though is gonna be tough, and then the following, and then we've got the next day we've got Argentina, Cape Verde, Australia, Egypt, Colombia, Ghana. Like that
So
seems like
many
a
games.
pretty easy slate too, dude. Like they'll. I'm just glad we're in knockouts now, dude. It's finally like getting it like real exciting. We're getting closer and closer, dude.
No
Like,
more draws.
No more draws, dude. That killed us.
Yeah. PKs are crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But obviously, tap in, guys. We're going to be tweeting along, sharing our slips, the whole 9 yards. I did want to let everybody know, if you're in the chat now, please, I just put in the Brett updated the gmPM.io website. If you can, we are trying to start a newsletter out here. So if you can, please go to the website right at the very top. You got to put in your email, hit subscribe. We're going to start literally putting together like at least once a week newsletter for gmPM. So if you guys can, we would very, very, very much appreciate if you can go sign up. The gmPM site was just reworked. We're still going to be tweaking a few things, but you have tons of different news stories on there. Everything sports, prediction market, World Cup, Kalshi, Poly market, what's happening in the regulatory framework world, the sports world, the mention market. I mean, all of it, right? So Brett literally plugged in a bazillion different things. We're still going to be tweaking a few things. Brett, it looks great, by the way. I like it. We'll still be tweaking a few different things here and there. But if you guys can, please, 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 please go to the website, gmPM.io. Sign up put your email address in there. Sign up for the newsletter so that we can start cranking this stuff out. And we can start, hopefully bringing some more sponsors in here, bringing some new projects in here. It'll be great. And speaking of sponsors, quick pay the bills. Shout out to the DG3 team who Kkoma and I have been trading on for a minute. Love the terminal. They're in their alpha phase. So massive shout out to them. They're hitting some great milestones. And the Stitch 3 team. Today is the final day. I think tomorrow ends the Funding Predicts campaign for the Stitch 3 team. So if you are a prediction market top 1,000 creator on Stitch 3 AI, go check it out. If you haven't yet, you want to earn money, go. Their campaign is still running. I think it's like 4 or 5K budget that they have for the Funding Predicts campaign. Go check that out. I think today is the last day if you are a creator in order to be able to do that. So shout out to DG3, shout out to Stitch 3, and of course, shout out to the bucket boys over here that are obviously providing us with all of this insight. Kkoma, we do have another story. Let's do a hard pivot away from World Cup for a hot second, because I did see the Malik Beasley story about athletes. I mean, we saw the whole Terry Rozier insanity, right? Like when the FBI busted Terry Rozier, those cronies for like a massive gambling operation with the mob. But now we got this whole Malik Beasley story. And this was crazy. When you watch this footage, hold on, I'm going to pull this up so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about. This was some of the craziest shit. If you want to see point shaving like in action, here it is, okay? Let me just rewind this, okay? 9. 5 seconds left. Malik Beasley's like, nah, man, we got to shave these points.
One last shot. How about Beasley? 21.
He's like, I cannot let this happen. These Tony and Vinny Bag of Donuts are going to have my fucking legs if I let this thing go. So I need to hustle my ass down the court and be able to put this through. That is the craziest. I mean, how obvious can you never see players do something like that? Like, and if you want to put a sign that says I'm shaving points, that's what you do. Go ahead, Kkoma.
I mean, in isolation, that is already pretty bad. But they identified 4 games, and some guy made a video on all 4 games, and you could just totally see the way he's moving, or depending on, because a lot of it was like either on the game or like his own prop bets. So some of them were like over under rebounds. And when it was on the over rebounds, this dude was hustling for a rebound at the end of the game, trying to get that last rebound because it was over 4.5. And he had 4. And he was pushing out Giannis to try to get a rebound. And he looked like he won the world championship after he got that rebound almost. And then like on an under rebound, I think it was like under 3.5 rebounds. He got 3 rebounds the first quarter or something. So the whole game, you could just see him running away from the basket after a shot was shot. So, dude, I mean, I don't understand these guys. Like, they're making millions and millions of dollars, and they're point shaving for like a couple $100K. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me what they're doing. Maybe he has a lot of debt. That could be why. That's how they trap you, man.
It's true, bro. It's true. I mean, when you go into the league, people don't realize this. Like, unless you watch these interviews with some of these ballers, right? Like, if you sign a contract for $1 million or $2 million, right? Between your agent, your taxes, right? Like all the shit that you need to just get out of the way, like beforehand, you're maybe left with like a little less than half, right? Like, and these guys, like, they thinking they're millionaires going into the NBA. Meanwhile, you got like, 300-400K. It's just like, all right, like, you're going to live this lifestyle now. Like, you can't, right? Like, you could upgrade, but you didn't just get a massive upgrade. So, yeah,
you should play baseball if you want to live like that. Those salaries are insane.
Yeah, MLB salaries are kind of crazy. Are the Cubs back, by the way? Are the Cubs was Alpha Wolf full of shit, or like are the Cubs really back? Like, what's the deal?
Cubs have been playing well, man. They I don't want to say they're back, you know what I mean, but they're you know, they're here for now, you know. Like, how long they'll stay is anybody's question, but like, no, they've been playing well. We're gonna have to see kind of what they do in this next kind of series that they've got coming up. But I think they're playing it's Cubs today is Cubs Padres. And I mean, Bucket's got Padres, so sorry, Alpha Wolf. We got Padres on today, so we'll see. I'm personally hoping the Cubs get spanked. So you know, we'll have to wait and see.
Let's go. I love it. I was gonna ask you guys also, not work. Oh, Kkoma, Wimbledon. Serena Williams made her return back. I saw you commenting in the chat this morning. Tennis quant, yo, if you're watching this stream right now, I highly suggest turn up your volume in your ear pods or whatever, because he always has something. I don't know if he will today, but there's always something. There's always some sort of tennis quant alpha happening now. So Kkoma, anything on the Wimbledon front? What do we got?
I mean, we missed it. I mean, it was a little too early. But I did call I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Fucsovic against Lerner Tien. I don't know if you saw my post, but
I did.
Lerner Tien looked really, really injured. He was barely moving. I was able to get the Fucsovic at 61 cents. And yeah, that won pretty easily. Like, Lerner was not moving at all. I was watching the game. He looked pretty tired, and I shared the alpha and I said, getting him might be a free bond for anyone watching. Lerner Tien does not look good at all right now. And then I made another quote retweet after that. I said easy win. So made a smooth like $250. So yeah, can't complain. Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
If the show was only like an hour earlier, I could have given the alpha, but sorry guys.
Did Sinner end up winning yesterday, by the way, Kkoma?
He did, and he won today. God damn. You could have, I think it was 2 days ago, but yeah, you could have got him at 60 something cents, Dave. And I gave you the alpha and you didn't take it. I mean, I don't know what you want me to, what else do you want me to do? You want me to click the button for you?
No.
Do you want me to put a limit order that never gets filled for you? You know, what do you want me to do here, Dave?
No, Kkoma, I need to know is like, if Serena's back, I mean, is she washed, or do you think she's actually going to play? You know, is she here to play?
Lost. She lost the first round.
She did.
She's just doing this for PR stuff then. Yeah.
Okay,
no, she did pretty well, but I mean, she's 44 years old.
Yeah, bro.
That's
she's
wild
old now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And wasn't the who was the finalist in Roland Garros that got ousted also? I saw, right? What was her name?
I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's like the Polish chick. She was actually doing really well, but I kind of wish I was watching that game because she rolled her ankle, and then after that she could not play at all. So you'd be surprised how many medical timeouts and injuries happen during these Wimbledon games or these tennis games, and that's where you got to capitalize on finding the value. It doesn't always work out that way, and sometimes they're like faking injuries, so you got to be careful about that. But overall, there's like a whole dedicated, group chats or alpha channels that just talk about players injured during the game, and then you're just trying to capitalize on it. So that's how I actually found out about the Lerner Tien. I wasn't like watching it from the beginning or anything like that.
More of the alpha chat. Can you share the alpha chat with us already, bro? God damn. Please.
I am the alpha.
No, stop stealing it for yourself, bro. Like, let the rest of us in. Some of us can't afford $15 a month for Tennis Channel, okay? We need to live vicariously through you, bro.
Well, that chat also requires money, so I don't know if you want to do that either.
I have to choose. That's what I'm saying. I'll choose the alpha chat over the $15 Tennis Channel. And by the way, I saw how you watch Wimbledon on your tweet, bro. You're a psychopath, bro. You're literally a psychopath. I don't know how. Bro, how many games are going? There's like 8 games going on the screen. How do you focus on it? How does your brain process that information? I genuinely don't understand.
It's called multitasking.
Yeah. Multitasking, bro. I don't know how he does it. I swear to God. I guess maybe this is where being ADHD is just like a complete, like, I can focus on one thing at a time and dial in. So when I'm looking at like a trading terminal, I'm like, okay, like, let me focus here, and I'm watching the lines. Okay, great. But multiple games with multiple, like having to make multiple bets, I can't do that shit, bro.
No, you hear like
I'm not really
you
making.
hear fault, and you're like 8 games. Where was the?
Oh, it's all muted.
Yeah.
It's all muted. It's all muted. I'm to be fair, I'm not making plays like for every single game. I'm just watching to see, did someone get injured? Is someone looking a little slow? That kind of thing, more than
Looking for the
making
edge.
plays. Yeah, making any plays. I could be watching all those games. I have 0 plays open, but I'm just observing more or less. Yeah.
All right.
Research.
All right. On another note, quick, maybe like we'll quickly circle back to World Cup. Did you guys see that FIFA is set to generate almost $12.6 billion in revenue? 12.6 billion, whereas in Qatar, and we're not even halfway through yet. We're in Qatar, it was at like 5.4, 5.5. The Europeans, whether you like it or not, the Americans are here to play, bro. Like, we bring the money.
Welcome to capitalism, world.
Exactly. Exactly. But $12.6 billion is absolutely nothing to sneeze. I mean, that's crazy. Granted, I'm sure the hydration breaks like sprinkled in an extra billion, here and there. Pretty cool. But 12.5 billion is crazy numbers, boys.
I will say I like all of the merch this year for World Cup than I did in previous years. Like, it's designed well. The soccer balls look really cool. I mean, like, all the jerseys are sweet. Like, it's they really nailed the merch for this year's World Cup. So I think that's definitely helping, and the fact that everyone's coming from all over the world to America to buy $13 hamburgers and stuff. It's definitely padding some pockets for sure.
Yeah, these Europeans are so confused about like the tipping culture. They're like, pay your workers. We don't want a tip. Pay your workers.
Yeah.
And then they're visiting Walmart like it's like a museum or something. Apparently it's one of those things
Buc-ee's.
they knew existed but never seen it before.
Also, boys, we got to figure this out, right? Like, the official sponsor of the FIFA World Cup is Predict Street, right? Like, you see ADI Predict Street everywhere, right? Like, there was that whole Kalshi story, whatever. But these guys are giving away tickets to these matches on a daily basis, right? How do we get tickets to this shit, boys? Like, we got to figure this out. We need the chat to we need to put a tweet out, blow it up, right? Like, I know, like, Kkoma, you're in California. There's tons of games going on there. Brad, you're now in New York. The final is going to be here. Hey, Predict Street, if you're watching, come on. Send us to the games. I'll take content for day. I will literally live stream from my phone the whole time. Give us
Let's
tickets.
host the show. We'll host the show from a box. I mean, they could hook this up and we could all be, doing the gmPM thing right in the box, man.
I'm not bougie. I need the box.
I am. Kkoma is, so I mean.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but Predict Street, holler at us. Morpheus, holler at us, bro. We are 100. StreamYard, clip this. We are 100% down. We will go to these games and we will ball out. It'd be so much fun. Hook us up. Let's go. Boys, what else is cooking, man? I mean, World Cup madness is nuts. I'm obviously preparing. I'm checking the lines, obviously, for all of the games. What else do we have cooking in the prediction market world? Brett, I saw on the gmPM site, what did it say? It said Kalshi, Massachusetts Attorney General files amended lawsuit against Kalshi over sports betting after court ruling. The states are really trying to go after like Kalshi and Polymarket, man. Like, they just don't want to accept this whole federally regulated shit. Like, they're just really going to go after them, huh?
Well, no, I mean, it's the fact that like the sports gambling, industry, makes a ton of money on raking losers, I mean, and like not letting you cash out early and, having incredibly high VIGs. And it's that type of stuff, suspending accounts if you win too much. It's like, oh, no, you're too profitable. You're no longer allowed to use our platform. It's like, that's the reason why so many people are moving from your traditional sports books to the prediction markets, and I mean, the money that's got to be hemorrhaging from, Caesars and MGM and, they're losing so much money. And so, of course,
I'm sorry that
exactly.
Vegas and all these sports books are losing money. Oh my God. Like, literally, that's what they capitalize on is losers. And if you win, they'll limit you, like you said, Brett. So, sorry, we have a way to actually make money without feeling like you're going to get restricted by like oh, you can only bet $10, but enjoy your stay here.
yeah, exactly.
We have a great buffet.
Yeah, dude. No, that's why all these states are trying to get them out. And I mean, I don't know, man. I think that I think there's going to have to be some sort of an agreement that's made between the PMs and the sports books in the states for sports event contracts. I mean, they're targeting the low hanging fruit is the prop bets and the in-game bets and some of those things. But I think that there's ultimately going to have to be some sort of fee structure or some sort of regulation that hits sports events contracts specifically. I don't think any state's going to win in full blown ban PMs. I don't think that's going to work. But I do think with the sports event contracts, there's going to be something that happens here.
Check this out, bro. Like a Michigan judge barred Kalshi from offering sports prediction markets in the state for 14 days. So I get it. It's not a long-term thing, but 14 days when you're at the height, when you're literally breaking revenue or like trading records. Kalshi did over $8 billion, I think it was, over the course of, I think it was last week, 8.2 billion over the course of last week, which is crazy when you think about it, right? So 14 days at the height of World Cup insanity is a fucking killer, right? I get it. It's only one state, but still, this is a lot. And the court said the markets could cause irreparable harm, particularly to young users, while the case proceeds.
Yeah. So does drinking and smoking and whatever lottery tickets, whatever, right? But yeah, exactly. We have the number on Bucket if you have a problem. Call the gambling hotline, right? At the end of the day, though, it's they're not going to stop. I mean, we're seeing it right now. All these different teams, and we've had a few of them on the show that are building on top of these prediction markets, building wrappers on top of Polymarket, on top of Kalshi. You think any of these regulators know that Robinhood's prediction markets on the back end are being routed into Kalshi? You know what I mean? And it's there's so many hops and jumps and skips that can happen, and we're seeing more platforms come up that it's going to be, they can't stop everyone all the time. There will always be a way around this stuff. So, good luck. Uphill battle. It's going to be legislation and fees. Maybe that's how it'll work. The same thing we've seen with every other crypto company. It's oh, you're right. We were operating incredibly illegally for 5 years. Here's $1 billion, and we're off the hook. Good to go. Thank you. Might see something like that.
They can give a little something to us creators before they give the $1 billion. Just a milli out of the billion.
Just 1% off the top. Yeah.
It's the Office Space episode. So he's yeah, we just take a little micro pennies off the top.
Yeah,
you're stealing money.
Of a penny.
No, that's not how it works.
You're stealing money.
People won't even notice.
No, exactly. It's just such a minute little thing. No. Yeah. That would be kind of sweet. But it's great. In order to grant Michigan's motion for a temporary restraining order, Judge Rosemary Aquilina had to find the state would suffer irreparable harm if Kalshi was allowed to continue offering sports-related prediction markets as the case proceeded, and she ultimately did. Michigan, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Maybe your people suck, I mean, if you have that little faith in your own people, I don't know, move.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Which one is this? If you haven't seen this already, I can't copy. Hold on. I can't copy the links from what's it called? So I need to go to where is Jux? Where are you watching? Where are you watching from? So that I can maybe pull the actual link. But let me just pull up Barstool and see what which one he's referring to. Barstool has had some bangers lately, if I'm being honest. They've had some bangers lately.
The inverse Portnoy.
I put it in our private chat, Dave, so you could copy it.
Oh, okay. Money. Yeah. Let me grab that. Okay, perfect. We'll pull this up. Let's see.
This is hilarious. He's at a baseball game and he's just yelling Mexico. Mexico.
In the post-game interview, which is you play with these guys video games. Baseball cards, they have their posters, you watch them on TV, and now here you are. Well, now you're on TV. Now somebody's collecting your baseball card. Somebody wants to be you in their video game.
Wait, hold on. I got to see it again.
Kyle Tucker. Well, I mentioned it last night, and he confirmed it. in the post-game interview. Should you play with these guys in your video games?
That's awesome.
That's so good. That is so good.
It must
Just thank
it
you.
must feel very weird to be a professional athlete right now that's not in the World Cup, where like
Yeah.
everyone's focus is like not on you at all.
Yeah.
I was
This is the
thinking
time
about
you
this.
gotta
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
just thinking about this because even when it wasn't like the group stages kind of started when it was like the NBA playoffs were like at the end and NHL playoffs were kind of near the end. So
Yep.
I think slowly I was like watching hockey less. I was watching NBA a little bit less, and then just getting more ready for the World Cup hype. Yeah.
He's screaming, "Go, go, go!" at the literally right behind home plate, nonetheless, which is fucking epic. That's so good. That is so good.
Should we talk about
boys.
World?
Oh
Last
yes. World, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to cover. Hold on, let me pull this up. I didn't know what World was, right? Like they were like
No one
super
did.
stealth. No one did.
Yeah.
It was like, who the hell is World? Like, what is World? But Kkoma, I think you said that they follow you. Yeah, like at this point.
I guess I'm a
And-
KOL now. Is that the
Bro.
case? They only follow 1,700 people, and I'm one of them.
Damn. Or maybe
Ooh.
because you have a poly market badge and their prediction market
Yeah.
focus. Like by default. they get
Whatever,
it.
you know, it is what it is. Maybe I give alpha, you know. Maybe that's why they like me. I don't know.
It's
Yo,
your
World.
PFP.
Come on the show and talk to us. As millions wondered, what is World XYZ? World is the Solana prediction market. World is live in Phantom with Chainlink as Oracle Infra. World is how the world trades what happens next. World is just getting started. I have not used this yet. Is it live, Kkoma? Have you checked it out or no?
Nah, bro. I just woke up this morning, so we'll see.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like we talk about with every PM, right? Like, I mean, obviously Solana has liquidity, right? I mean, Solana definitely has liquidity. How much of it will go into these markets? You know, because that's really what's gonna, like every other prediction market. You know, you're going to go to where the liquidity is. I mean, the whales, at least. You know, like even if there's all these Solana whales, if they can't put down 10K on a position, they'll just take it to poly market or Kalshi where they absolutely can 100% of the time, you know. So we'll see. I mean, it's getting a lot of hype, you know, like a lot of things on Solana, they get a lot of hype and then they die. So we'll see if World can pull it off.
Let's go. I was also just checking the group chat. Look at this, bro, boys. Camel with onsite literally just had 18 of his 20 bets yesterday hit, and 2 of those, the 2 that lost, were hedges. God damn! Bro.
Wow.
He's
doing really well.
He's doing really well.
Yeah.
On-site, man. Okay, I guess we got to go check out. We got to do a little. I know we had Camel on here like early on, like one of our first 2 shows. But apparently, like he's gaining some serious insight. These are his picks for today, ladies and gents. These are Camel's on-site picks today. England minus 1.5, 48%. Harry Kane 1 goal plus assist. England over 9.5 corner. I never bet corners. Kkoma, do you? I don't know why. I that's like the most like roll of the dice shit ever. How? I don't know.
It isn't like, especially if you know like which teams do tend to do more corners. I just don't have the brain capacity to calculate that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, Brett knows there's like whole stats related to just corners. I shared it with you on the API we use. So there is value if you know how to find it. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not cheering for the ball to go into the out of bounds so a corner happens.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting though, on like depending on the players though, because with corners, it's kind of like there are certain teams and certain defense guys that will like essentially force a corner on your on the opposing team, you know, by kicking it into the player and then it bounces, ricochets off the player, it goes out, so it's like out on them. Now it's my kick. Right. And so like there are ways to kind of like, depending on the lineup of the players, who's more likely to like essentially get put into a pressure near the side and do that to get that ball OB. But I don't know. I don't bet corners at all. I think it's a cool stat. I like the data, but like I'm not good at that one. I've lost a lot more money than I've won betting corners. So
Kkoma, Camel's with you on the Senegal pick at 25%, which is very interesting. That's going to definitely make me take a second look at Senegal today for sure. U.S. win, first half over, obviously, 1 goal or more, and then over 8.5 corners as well. I mean, I like a lot of these picks. I don't know the corners, but I like a lot of these. Obviously, Senegal 25% could be nice. Let's see how this goes. Good stuff. Camel, appreciate you obviously sharing that with us. Thank you. Check out Onsite, guys. And that's it. Dillo's like, oh, that's true. Dillo said, I need in this group chat. Kkoma, yo, Dillo, good luck, bro. Koma's like, he rules with an iron fist. So I don't know.
But shout out Dillo following Bucket yesterday because we had a rough weekend on MLB, and now we're the past 2 days. Monday we went 11-2. Yesterday we went 11-4. And so now it's a new month. Let's go, dude. I think that we're starting to really dial that guy in. So follow Bucket for sure. Anything MLB World Cup.
Kkoma, what do you need? What do you need from Dillo? Do you need his firstborn child, like in order to be let into the group chat? Is there anything you want to let people know? Like what's the deal?
Just know that I'm watching and I'm observing, and when the invite comes, the invite comes. But actually, no, Dillo. I'll send you a DM. I like Dillo. He's been very active. He's an active trader, so nothing. He deserves to be in this group more than some people in this group, like Dave here. I'm just kidding. No, Dave is an active trader, so now he's turned a new leaf. I respect it.
Let's go. And be careful.
Dylan and I are in the same other chat with the onsite boys, though. So,
all right, let's go. Love that. Yo, Camel, what's up? Why am I not in the onsite chat? Where's the onsite chat? Hook me up, bro. Fuck.
Apparently, Camel doesn't think you're a good enough trader. That's
you know what? Fuck you guys, bro. I'm gonna make my own DG3 chat. Okay, like you want to trade like you're in kindergarten using Polymarket and Polymarket slips? Cool. I'm gonna create my own shit, my own DG3. It might just be me in the chat. It might be just you. I don't care.
Everything starts with one.
You guys are the suckers still manually clicking buttons,
But guys, great stream. Hope you guys all enjoy, obviously, the rest of the World Cup games today. We'll be back on Mondays as usual. Maybe we do a space come the weekend time. Don't forget, obviously, we're here live every Monday and Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kkoma, Bread, appreciate you, boys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy it. And, good luck to everybody placing their wagers and their predictions. I hope y'all cake it this weekend, man. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump, whole day lit. Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Cow she got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got takes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board, won the score. Hear this crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? Dave got the spark. Kkoma cut noise, bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly, new heat lands. Bread pulled up, almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Kkoma brag. gmPM.